Hey folks, I'm going to do another overview video. This is actually going to be an unboxing as well. Got Destinies Kickstarter in the mail a week or two ago, and finally just getting around to opening it up. Really excited about this game, really excited about the app integration. I actually need to move my TV over there on top of a game shelf so I can cast my tablet to it. For us to use the app. Hopefully that'll work. I'll figure out some way to make it work. This game is definitely odd in terms of the player count. So you'll see, you can't see, there you can. 1 to 3 players. 1 to 3. But I'm not sure why that player count is. I don't know if they maybe it just made it too long. It already says the game length, a typical game length is 120 to 150 minutes. So it's already going to be a rather lengthy game. But let's open it up and take a look. I have several of the expansions to also go through over here. After we open this one up. Pretty sure I did the all-in Kickstarter. And I don't know if this is everything or if this is a multi-wave project delivery. But we will see. Alright, so we'll throw that over there. It's got some gloss, some sheen to the characters here, whereas the actual background is matte, so it's glossy on the logo there. Alright, let's open this up. Come on. There we go. Alright, rulebook, base game. Does not seem very thick. Plenty of pictures. Nice description of what everything is. Always love to see that rather than just a bulleted list of the inventory. Set up, plenty of pictures. Text is nice and big. This rulebook doesn't actually seem very... QR codes on the items, the cards and stuff, so that's where the app comes into play. You'll kind of scan the QR code and it'll in the app, and it'll give you more details, that type of thing, read story, etc. Yeah, the rulebook's only 12 pages really, because these are credits. There's a glossary of terms that's not too big, and then an icon reference guide on the back. Nice. Seems like a pretty easy game to look through, or to learn at least. Alright, so let's get this plastic off the top. It's kind of hard to... There's symbols. There's 2 symbols here. I don't know what those mean. It's hard for you to see them. One's a lion's head and the other one's like a compass. So here are the player boards. They are dual layered. There are 3 of them. You're going to be putting cylinders in these, as well as things in here. All kinds of minis. These are tiny, tiny minis. So these match the size. If I can get a couple of these and get them over to the other camera here. These match the miniature size of Joan of Arc, who essentially assisted with making this game. So let's get over here. So they're tiny minis. I can't remember what the scale is, but it's tiny. So there's not a ton of detail. I mean, there's enough to know that this is some sort of priest or bishop or whatever. Got a big pope hat on, but there's not... His face is barely there in the plastic, so it's not like a lot's going on. Here's another one. Here's a knight. Again, you can see the size. They're barely bigger than a fingernail. Yeah. Where did this one come out of? Oh, right there. And then here's a little bit bigger one, this is about the size of maybe the miniatures from some other games. But this, I'm assuming this is some kind of I don't know if it's an enemy or a superhero or whatever. But there's that. So we'll put her back there, and then we'll switch back over here. We have this big guy, big death person. A bunch of cardboard here. Cardboard tokens. Looks like some money. Maybe status tokens. Nice thick chipboard though. Look at that. That's super. That's like double the normal thickness of a chipboard. That's nice. Nice thick cardboard on that. Then we have another little plastic insert to cover this up. A couple bricks of cards here. You can see they got the QR codes on them to scan. Yep, these look like items. Looks like some map tiles here. These are little square little map tiles. These are thin pieces of paper. Cardstock, probably. Sort of similar to, oh, what's that game? Seventh Continent. That's what they look similar to. They're square. They have a little number in the bottom. Looks like they have some stuff going on them. Some custom dice. Purple. One, twos, and others, and threes. So basically like a D3 on a D6, and then larger white dice, which go up to 4. Put those back in there. Put those back there. Here's some unmarked wooden discs. I'm assuming those just go to mark your, those go on here to track your stats. Let's see if there's anything under here, or if that's it. I think that might be it. That's it. Is there anything under it? Nope. Nothing under the actual insert. So that's it. That is it for at least the base game here. So let's get all these back in here. And those were in there like that. And then that went on top of there like that. And then that rule book laid there. And then this box lid went thusly. So that's the base box. Let's push that out of the way. First thing, let's take a look at here. One of the things that came in the Kickstarter are these nice little neoprene player mats. So those little boards that I showed you earlier come with replacements of these. And this is a nice mat. It's stitched on the edges, which is very nice. But you have your tracks. You put your cards here. It's a little bigger than the boards that come in that box, but it's just a nice little addition. I'm a sucker for play mats, whether it be for the board or for like a player board, you know, each individual player's board, that type of thing. They're just nicer. They're not a necessity, but they are for me. Get this back in here. All right, so let's bring that back up. All right, so then let's see. We have the Sea and Sand expansion. So let's open that up. Set that over there. Not very hefty box. We have another rule book. Looks like it's a 3-page rule book. Oh no. Biggest pet peeve. The first page starts at page 2. This is not a page, this is a cover. Page 1 starts here. But it looks like it just adds a few things, nothing worthy of a full rule book. Got another brick of map tiles, another brick of cards, some more minis that are small. Looks like a giant gin. Looks pretty impressive. There's no deck of cards here. Was there supposed to be a deck of cards there? 40 map tiles, 46 item cards. Nope. I'd say these are the 46 item cards, the map tiles. Those are the only cards that comes with it. So that's that. That's the Sea of Sand expansion. Sea of Blood. That's Descent. Alright, so there's the Sea of Sand expansion. Let's see what else we got here. We got the Myth and Folklore expansion. boy up. Again, not a very hefty box. Very similar layout to the other one. I got my minis falling all over the place here. Again, these minis are all you know, small. The smaller minis, except for this one. This one looks like some sort of demon with 4 arms, carrying a giant sword and wings. Again, we have another brick of cards, another brick of map tiles. Put that up there, but that's pretty much it. Was there no instruction booklet with this one, so this must just use the regular rules. And then we have the Bound by Fate 2 vs. 2 expansion. And I think this is the last box for this game, at least that I have, unless I missed something upstairs. Rulebook for this expansion. I wonder if this other one was supposed to have a rulebook and it just didn't get it. It probably should have, to at least have the contents in it. So I'm missing that rulebook, which I'm sure I can find online. So it comes with a bunch of different things. Again, just 2-page rulebook. It comes with another mat, basically, because you're going to be 2 versus 2. Some more tokens, enough markers to cover the new mat, extra dice. It looks like some figure bases there. Just that. Another brick of cards. It's not very thick. That goes on top of the rulebook. So that is that. I'm gonna open that Myth and Folklore up one more time and see if maybe the map made it, or the rulebook made it to the bottom of it somehow. There has to have been a rulebook that came with this. Well, there doesn't have to be, but nope, nothing under there. Well, I'll have to go on the Geek and see if that was supposed to come with a rulebook or not. But anyways, that is Destinies. Like I said, I can't remember if this is everything that came with the Kickstarter, or if there's like a wave 2 that's coming. The app, it's basically driven through the app, so that's why the rulebook was so small. There's not like a scenario book or anything of that nature. It's all done through the app. Scan in the cards and it reads off, you know, more text and story for you, which I'm actually excited about. I want to see how that works. You know, I can cast it to my television down here, and so everybody can see it that's playing. Might try to solo this one as well. But yes, so that's Destinies. I think that's it. The mats we already went over. Yeah. All right. So that's Destinies. I'll probably be trying to do a playthrough of this in the near future. I don't know how well that's going to work though, because I probably cannot capture the app screen for copyright reasons. Maybe I can. If I can stream this stuff, this is all copyrighted. I should be able to stream the app at least. We'll see. I'll try it. So I'll try to do a playthrough of this here in the near future. Alright guys, thanks for watching.